All right. I feel like I've been doing a lot of videos like this over the last year, but it's the final goodbye to the Jetta TDI. I was around way back when it got released. Everyone was really excited about it because this was going to be the first sim to real world series. I think, try to get the names right. I believe that John Prather actually got to be in the first real series, not from winning, but just based off of his speed on iRacing and his friendships with the iRacing group. And then Wyatt Gooden went on to win the series and go race the real world series. So it was a very exciting time for us back then in the sim racing world. And luckily, we got quite a few Jettas here. I've always enjoyed racing this car because it's just nice and slow for me, I guess. No chance of me really overdriving it, but we're here at well, I can't say it. Whatever the track's name is. Every time I see it, I see Rudskogen, so we're gonna call it the Rudskogen Monster. Yeah, very quiet engine sound, so I apologize if my voice is overpowering this. Hopefully, I talk quiet enough that it won't be overpowering in the video. We're up to 8th gear already, 5th to 8th. Now you might see that and go, that's a bug, and obviously everyone reported it when it first came out as, hey, why is this doing this? But it was actually a bug in the software system on the real car. We were bouncing. I was told to put full fuel in it to help it rotate, but I would assume that's only going to help if I know how to drive it, and since we're going on no laps of practice, and just off of my experience for the last 14 years, 13 years of this car that we've had it. I think we got it maybe 2009. But, yeah, I mean, it's such a weird car. It's an ugly car. You know, sorry to the Jetta, but it is really an ugly car, especially with this paint scheme that I got on it from way back when I was doing AI Jetta videos. But, yeah, we will go qualify, I guess. And, I mean, we're the number 19, so we're pretty much the last of the Jettas. There's a couple more races still to go off today, but then the Jetta is being retired from official racing for now. And I doubt we ever see it come back. I mean, look how squared off some of these things are. The dash right here, the just pixelation around the window. It's old. It's old, and obviously, what the hell, why are we all of a sudden stupid loose now? I'm saying bad things about it, so it's trying to wreck me now. But yeah, it's an old, outdated car, and although it would be nice to have it updated and, you know, refreshed, obviously we've got to build new things, and the Clio's coming in, which is probably a better car that is known for racing worldwide much better. So we're gonna be slow and just try to get this thing to the end.
Green.
I was sad when I saw that it was this track, because this is my worst track. Well, one of my worst tracks. It's not one of the like 3 or 4 road courses I'm good at. Everything else is my worst track. I don't even know what speeds we need to be doing. No turn. I can up force feedback. I probably should. I don't even have the Racelabs up, so I'll get that up when I can. But yeah, it was really big news. There was a very good series for it. One of my first videos that got quite a few views was the purple Jetta. It was just a weird random music video that I did when I was first experimenting with recording and creating videos way back in the day. But it's pretty crazy to think that this thing is now as old as it is and is leaving the service. We've had the RUF, the late model.
One more lap.
But it's good. It's progress,
1 minute,
I guess.
38.5.
So that's a positive. I'm sure the Clio will be fun if I can figure the thing out. Four-wheel drive or front-wheel drive cars and me. I should get along with them better because it's easier to smash and go. But I struggle on long runs with it, and usually end up really hurting on trying to get rotation. But hopefully the Clio's a little louder than this diesel, and maybe that'll help me out. Got a paint scheme already for it. I don't think the Formula Ford is going to be something that I really enjoy. I never liked the V just because it was so tail happy on braking, and my smooth inputs of instantly downshifting as I hit the brakes and slamming the nose to the ground are not good for that car. Well, we've improved. I don't know if we've improved to anything worth calling it an improvement. Do we stay 6th?
There's the flag. It's over.
It looks like we stay 6th, so I assume that we're going to be one of the slowest Jettas here. Let's see how far off pace we are. Well, very. Joey is... what is he in? He is in a blue car, which I'm going to assume is the Mustang? Or is this the Mustang? And we've just got someone really slow. So, Cody is the number 5 in our class. Luckily, well, unlucky for us, we're gonna have Well, maybe, you know what? Hopefully they grid them ahead, but I doubt they will. Mustangs must be blue. I don't know what the yellow would be. Not sure. But he is the number 26 and up with the blues, which makes me think that he's the Mustang. All right, so we got one bad Mustang out there, so that's no offense to Evan, but it's just how this series has always been, is slowest guys in the Mustang, and always end up causing some craziness. But he'll be starting up front by himself. Where are we positioned in this mess? We got the Toyotas up ahead. We got MX-5s. And the MX-5s... Okay. So good, we are at the back. That's good. Apparently we got a team event going on here. But, yeah. Here we go. Final time in the Jetta. Unless I do.
One to go.
I think it's staying available for hosted.
Right, pit road is closed right now.
Honestly, there was a week 13 event that they did with these on ovals, like at Darlington. I think it was a week 13. It might have just been a hosted event. It was some of the most fun, like bump drafting. It was crazy racing. But it could just be that back then we didn't have a lot of crazy combos happen, so we all thought it was cool. But yeah, we will hopefully give this a good final race and try and keep up with the field. Got 157 laps worth of fuel in. Hopefully we can learn a bit here. And we're just waiting for everyone to grid. We got the mystery TDI behind us. And I believe Cody is going to be to our left. He was really ready to go back there.
Jetta 22 car.
Classes are
Jetta,
spacing
16
themselves
car.
out. People are passing people because they don't know multi-racing, multi-class racing. How we try to separate ourselves so that each class can race each other without getting caught up in other class messes immediately.
Jetta 23 car.
Calm down, dude. None of the other Jettas are going.
15 car.
There is code. Well, we can't really see it. It's a interesting paint scheme. Ooh. Just had a drop and stutter there. That was weird. So yeah, the fun thing about front wheel drive cars is you can get kind of turned and just throttle it and try to do the British touring car thing where you let the front end pull the car back around straight and not really spin out. We are falling down this hill. That picked up a lot of speed downhill. So we got 7 of us? 6 of us? Just 6 of us. No, there's supposed to be 8 of us. There's 8 of us. I can't count. I'm the 6th car. So 8 cars. We are the 6th best on iRating. So hopefully we'll be able to finish in this position. Now, when are the leaders going to go for our class? Are we going now? We're going to go now. Okay.
Left side.
Now I'm all confused on where we're at, but it's fine.
Stay on the right.
Take a peek to the left just to make sure and fall in line and hope we can keep up and learn something and not toss it off here. Give ourselves a 1X. The guy just ahead in the 18 got a slowdown. Maybe not. Alright, I'm not feeling too far off pace. It does feel like they're getting better acceleration. Is going wide and we're spinning out. Just throttle it up and go.
Clear on the left.
That's what I love about these. If I didn't slam the throttle down, we were going to spin, but I let that front end push us around. Whew, alright. I didn't ruin the video immediately. See if we can get into the 36s. Doubtful. If we can stay close enough to these guys and maybe learn something. They're starting to check out on me. Guessing all the unnecessary shifting I'm doing is not helping. But we've survived. Just.
2 minutes, 18.
And we're in 5th place.
1. You're in 5th.
That was a bit ugly. We'll say that about a lot of corners. 18's behind us after his slowdown. Or missed corner. I assume it was a slowdown because he cut turn 1 pretty hard to the left. Let's not do the dirt tracking. There we go. Look at that, half second quicker. Oh, this is gonna throw it all the way. Downshift to save myself, that was a bad idea. Well, hopefully the 18 isn't able to get by us too quickly so that we have someone to race. Because everyone in front is just too good. We did a 36 on our first lap, so I don't think we're ever getting to the 35s though. That would require a whole second. Do I need to upshift earlier?
1 minute, 36.821.
Probably should make the turn. This guy's just way quicker than us. It's not fair.
Right side. Still there. Clear. Car stop on the left.
We might have some help in the front not getting too far away from us. Nope, they have... Nope, that's a MX-5. Means nothing. Alright, what can you teach us, 18? Slowing down for corners. Alright, that's a good idea. Should do that, rather than blasting off to the right side of that corner. How long is this race? 15 laps? I didn't even look. I assume it's a timed race, so we've got 19 minutes, 19 and a half minutes. Oh, is that going to be a cutting? Yep.
You cut the course, you've got to slow down and give up that time.
Oh, don't worry. We will be slowing down when we get to a corner, because I'm slower than what the program thinks I should be going through a corner. Oh man, the mystery TDI might catch us and pass us. Clear it. Come on, clear it. Clear it. Oh, come on, you went away. Ooh, okay. I pushed that one a little too close. I thought it would clear on the exit, and it just never cleared. Well, now we've got the number 28 behind us.
Right side.
And when I say behind us, I mean in our back seat as he throws it in.
Still there. Still there, hold your line.
Do I just need to be more aggressive with this thing? Is that what is
Clear on the
required?
right.
Let's just try to be more aggressive. Upshift at the red. We got a better exit. That was unnecessary. Okay. Let's pull away from that guy. Slowed down too much. This guy's really wanting to throw it up the inside. Looks like it's the only way he knows how to pass, rather than trying to get a run on an exit. So we'll just have to be aware of that and not get ran over. He's a half a second behind right now. Let's hope he doesn't try to throw it up the inside from there. Bad exit. Tried to get through that like I was sometimes with the Toyota earlier this week, and just not doing it right at all. We are 5 seconds behind the 18 now, so we are
1 minute
just so far off pace. There's something I'm forgetting from my touring car days. I don't know what it is. There was some, like, brake on throttle, maybe? Let's work with that a bit and see. I mean, this guy's going to take us out. We know that. Luckily, it's going to have to be a really hard hit to throw us off track, since we've got front-wheel drive to hopefully save us from spinning. Overdrove, but then didn't turn in, and just cannot get the feel of this thing at all. Slowed down way too much for that. Thing is, I don't want to get him past me, because he will be able to pull away from us. Get a better exit though.
1 minute 37.621.
Oh God. And we've got the leaders that will be coming up on us at some point in this race, but still not as quickly as if we had a bunch of Mustangs in here. And we go wide. He tries to throw it up the inside, saying shallow. Luckily backs off. But eventually, I'm going to run out of grip in the front tires, and he's going to easily pass us. Nearly throwing it in the grass over the curbs to try to get some turn. Oops. Turned in too early. And another slowdown. For fuck's sake. Come on. Oh well, at least we know how to clear it. Although it's going to be a little more difficult to do with him right behind us, but we're going to go early on the brakes. And then kind of park it here. Get it cleared so we don't have to slam on the brakes on the straightaway. Alright, cleared it. Didn't let him by. Falling behind everyone even more. It's just not clicking with me. But this track also is just so bad for my driving style. This track exposes me massively. And no one's wrecking for me to get free spots like I normally do on road races, so... over so wide early, but that is what I did there. Slowed down too much for it again. Don't need to be in third there. It's just I go off of audio so much, and so with these diesels and low RPM cars, it screws me up so much. Like the Formula 1 games with the new cars, I'm always waiting too long to shift, just because you have to shift up so early with those, and I just base everything off of sound so much that when I get into a car that doesn't have that note that I'm looking for, I always wait too long because I'm never looking at the dash. And then I just downshift too much. corner, get it back here. At least we've got him to make it exciting, so you're not just watching my bad driving. You're watching my bad driving and seeing if I can hold off this guy. Who's racing us clean? He's taken a few looks, but hasn't killed us. Got through there better. Now I just need to keep it in fourth through this section. Hopefully that'll help our exit. Too late on the upshift. 20 seconds back are the leaders, and we got 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in this one.
773.
Turn, at least we're getting quicker through there, but I think it's because he's having to lift earlier than he wants to in turn 1, because I'm entering it so slow. But he's much quicker through these sections, the high speed, downhill stuff. Go. Alright, you know what? We're just going to keep it in 4th and 5th. So we gained quite a bit there.
Stopped on the right.
That is not for position. Alright, 4th was not a good idea up that hill. Luckily, all the classes have been nice and spread out, so we're not having to deal with that normal pain. And it's just felt like a nice 8-car split for the Jettas, where we're a mile behind everyone.
1 minute 37.053.
Went too wide. Just gave up a ton of time there, and the inside. Tried something there. He's just lifting off. I know if he got in front of us, he would just check out. He's driving us nice and clean. He scared me at first with one of his looks, but he's been pretty clean. Hasn't tossed it back up there. He knows I'm not just gonna give him the spot. Let's get it slowed down for this corner and... Getting a little better through there. Yeah, I got a big push there. I upshifted really early just to see. Didn't do much though.
1 minute 37.
18 car, 6.8 back, but is stuck in a MX-5 battle right now, so... It may slow him down. We're just gapping the 28 now. So I've started to smooth things up a bit. But he still instantly catches up anytime I make the slightest... Well, never mind. He overshot that one. That gives us a bit of a gap to work with. But yeah, this has always been a fun car to jump back into every once in a while. Obviously, it's more fun when you got more people around your skill to race, but yeah, once you start throwing cars into the mixed class, it kind of ruins everything. I wish what they would do for the production car challenge is if your car doesn't have enough to split, then it goes into, like, if you got 20 Jettas that signed up, put them all in a race together. Don't do mixed classed. Just let the Jettas race each other. But if you got 8 cars throughout the entire field, then don't split that up into 2 groups of 4. Put all 8 of them in, but put them in with another group that either had too many and split, or didn't have enough and is right around there. Like, more of a smart splitting thing, because all multi-class does in iRacing when they do it is makes the field for your class smaller. And so it's really pointless. I think it should be used as a way to take cars that have lower participation and give them a race with more people on track that they might not be racing if they don't have a lot of people that signed up. But if they did have enough people sign up, put them all in a race by themselves and don't use multi-class, because all it's going to do is make the field split up big time like this. So, I'm just,
Left side.
I gave him the racing line, because we had to push out, but he wanted to run into us, so we're just not going to give him any room and make him drive it in deep like that if he's going to run into us. You'd think with a 6,000 I rating and a car holding a line off the corner, he'd be able to figure it out, but apparently not. Interesting, though, that we out-drug him on the straightaway. I didn't feel like we were going all that quick on the straights, but apparently this thing does get up and go fairly well. Just going to pull over and let this guy go so that he has no issues getting around us and can go catch that guy. Not that he's going to, because he's 5 seconds back. But the leader might wreck himself trying to drive through people rather than go around them. I thought I was pretty obvious there, but apparently not.
39.538.
This car isn't something that you can just hold tight on corner exit and stay out of the way. So I just stayed in the racing line, and then he was right behind us, so I didn't want to make a move because I figured he was going to go back to the right, but apparently not. We didn't lose anything other than this position as we drive off track.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
Yeah, I'm gonna call BS on that. We didn't gain anything out of that. Alright, well, we've made it exciting for the last lap.
Right side. Clear on the right. Right
And
side,
he just
clear on the right.
dumps us. Just fucking dumps us.
Car on your left.
He's gonna
Go
give
right.
it back.
Stay on the right. Clear.
Alright, well, he's racing us clean. He went up there. I didn't think he would throw it up there because he hadn't been trying to make that stick the
White
whole
flag,
time.
stay
So
smooth.
he gave it back to us. So he's racing us good.
1 minute.
Just a mistake.
40.879.
Now we got an MX-5 off the pace. He's gonna get back going in front of us. And he's trying to clear a penalty and is switching lanes and being very unpredictable. Seems to be the theme. Alright, he's gonna give it another shot up here. He gets a bad exit though. Can I get it slowed down and turned? I can. He has a little lockup, it looks like. And we're going to thankfully hold on to the spot, but he didn't need to give it back to us. It was probably more our fault than his. He's just able to throw it up corners way harder than I could. But our final Jetta race in officials is over with, and, well, I did
You got
terrible.
a slow car on the left.
Very bad. I did not gain.
There's the flag. It's over.
I guess we got a 10th quicker
Nice run.
in our
Solid
first
work.
lap, so I learned nothing there at all. And the guy disconnects too. He must be off to race something else. I don't know. That might have been my fault. I turned in assuming he was gonna brake like he normally did. But let's check it out. Yeah, I mean, it was a very deep late dive. He's still a car length back. He's making the corner, but I turned in thinking he's going to get it stopped, so he didn't need to give that back. But it is what it is. Let's go take a look at all the incidents. Sorry for forgetting to turn that off. Got the guy that ran into the back of us, running into the back of that guy. Downshift and a spin. Some 3 wide action. Oh, it's the guy that ran into us. Running into more people. Yeah, that was, you didn't have a nose on him there. Should have just backed out of it. That was a bit hot. I didn't know it was possible to get that fast and spin there. Oh, now he's struggling to get going in the right direction. Very tight, close racing, and that gets the 8 on the traction control, I bet, and just spins him. Even though you can turn that off in these. Oh, maybe he needed it. I didn't know that car could spin like that. This guy must be really aggressive on his inputs to be spinning there. Got the Mustang causing a traffic jam, racing here all by himself. He's not racing any of these guys. He should just get out of the way. Everyone's trying to dodge him And that is what happens when you put a slower guy in a Mustang that can't get away from a class of cars he's supposed to get away from. Got a bump and run happening here. Looks like he just backs off. And then the Mustang causing havoc. And are they going to wreck into turn one? They're just swinging at each other. Okay, that's an interesting tactic. 14 just turns at him. 17's trying to come up the track a bit to get a better entry. 14 just turns left and hits him. You know you can see him there. A little dirty. 24 gets a cutting, and then contact, then we got our contact. I'm going to take the blame for this one. I thought for sure he was going to be backing out of it. 25 into the tires. Big dive there, and there you have it. Let's take a look at the results and how much we lost. And in our final Jetta race, we lose 22 iRating. Safety rating stays the same. We just had 6X, 2 1Xs, and then, or maybe, no, it was a 4X. So, yeah, that was interesting. I mean, look how many cars were on track, and we never saw any of those. So, it was pretty boring from our standpoint. I wish we would have had more Jettas, but I think if we would have had more Jettas, they just would have been more cars further up the road from us. But, yeah, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.